You ready? Let's go. 2-minute daily devo for Thursday, September 29th. I'm in the Contemporary English Version today, and our verse of the day comes from the book of John, chapter 14, verse 27. I want to back up here to give us some context. Jesus here in this portion of John is talking to his disciples, and he's telling them about how he's about to go back to heaven to his Father. And obviously, they're a little anxious, they're a little worried, they're a little fearful, and Jesus comforts them by saying that he's not going to leave them alone. Says this, he says that I will ask the Father in verse 16 to send you the Holy Spirit who will come to you and always be true. He's talking about that he's not going to leave them alone. That when he goes back to heaven, he'll pray that his Father will send them the Holy Spirit and the Holy Spirit will be with them. Verse 26 says this, but the Holy Spirit will come and help you because the Father will send the Spirit to take my place. The Spirit will teach you everything and will remind you of what I said while I was with you. And then our verse of the day, verse 27 says, I give you peace. The kind of peace only I can give. It isn't like the peace of this world can give. So don't be worried or afraid. Isn't this a great word for us today? Because we live in a world that is lacking peace. You know, I don't know about you, but every time you look around on the news or you read on the internet or you just get a sense of what's going on, it always seems to be doom and gloom. But Jesus says here that I'm going to send you peace, and we already have it. You know, the Bible talks about that Jesus sent the Holy Spirit after he went back to heaven, and they were filled with the Spirit. You can read about it in the book of Acts. But here's the thing, the Holy Spirit is the one that gives us peace. And if you have said yes to Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit lives inside you. That is what happened when Jesus went back to heaven and sent the Holy Spirit, that we now have the Spirit residing inside of us to bring us this peace that only God can give, this peace that's not available in the world because the world's peace is temporary and fleeting and can change from one minute to the next. The Holy Spirit brings that type of peace inside of us that can carry us through the storms of life, both literal and figuratively, the things that are going on in your life. Whatever is going on in the world around us, only the Holy Spirit can bring that type of peace. He says that not only this, but he reminds us of things that Jesus said while he was here. So the Holy Spirit, as you're going throughout your day, you can have a verse that comes to your mind right when you need it in the middle of whatever situation you're in. And that's the Holy Spirit that brings that, because that's what Jesus said he would do. So I want to encourage you today. Yes, we live in a world that's crazy and issues and problems and stresses and strains. But here's the thing. We can have that supernatural peace that's promised to us because the Holy Spirit resides inside of us. Lean on that peace. Count on that peace. Pray and trust in the power that the Holy Spirit brings, because he can bring you through whatever you're dealing with. All right? That's it, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.